Place-based cradle-to-career work in the city of Orlando is so important. Data shows that 1 in 4 children, 25% of young people in the city of Orlando are born into conditions of poverty. That's not acceptable. The city of Orlando is doing amazing work and really serves as an exemplar for us at the Julius Wilson Institute.
The mission of Orlando Kidz Zones is to level the playing field for Orlando's children.
To connect a critical mass of children, youth, and families to high-quality, evidence-based academic and social programming.
We have identified 4 neighborhoods in Orlando. There are higher poverty rates in those neighborhoods, higher levels of juvenile arrests, teen births.
Housing insecurity, transportation needs. So the Kidz Zones fills a lot of those gaps. We started in 2006. Lisa Early learned about the Harlem Children's Zone and convinced me that we should, in some ways, replicate what they were doing in Harlem. So that was the birth of the Paramore Kidz Zone.
In 2020, the city agreed to replicate the Paramore model in 3 additional neighborhoods, so we now have Orlando Kidz Zones.
Orlando's Kidz Zone sits within city government.
When your city government is willing to put the resources there, it makes a huge difference.
One of the things when we started out was we didn't want to provide all the services. We wanted to lift up providers that were already there.
Our model is a collective impact model. It's not just the city government doing everything.
There's so much work that we do across the board with Orlando Kidz Zones. Economic support, housing services, high-quality after-school programming. Basically anything that a family could possibly need, they could find it within our community centers.
I come to the teen room a lot, maybe like the whole week. It's like a safe place. They really care about your feelings. They try to push us to be a good young man.
I learned how to manage my money and start a business, which I'm going to do really soon.
I come to tutoring very often. I went from a 54 to an 87 in math, so I'm very proud of myself. Inglewood Kidz Zone does open your mind to different possibilities.
What I like about it the most is the sense of community that it has. Everyone there wants to see everyone else succeed.
I love our programs because we see the kids build community with each other.
Kids spend 80% of their time outside of school time, so we're trying to make sure that they're learning things and they have a space in their neighborhood where they feel safe. Those are the kind of things that are life-changing.
So we've seen a major change in outcomes of children in those neighborhoods.
97% of the students that have participated in our Kidz Zone programs have graduated from high school.
The mission of Lift Orlando is to strengthen neighborhoods so people can thrive. Our strategy really started with a different approach to trying to figure out how to solve some of those really persistent, chronic social problems in our city. You had the business community. If you could actually get them to do more than write checks, but roll up their sleeves and invest their hearts and minds in partnership with these communities, you could do something extraordinary. We've been, for 10 years, hyper-local and focused on one neighborhood. It's called the Communities of West Lakes. Our first pursuit was to really stabilize the housing in that neighborhood. We started an early learning center with a plethora of abundant and really in-depth comprehensive services for families. And new health and wellness center with a new city park, Boys and Girls Club.
We were able to see how these children, if they have developmental delays, if they have medical needs, where mom has to go to work, that support, those resources are right there. So we've worked with Lift, with the K-8 space, but they have done the housing, the medical side of it. It really gives faith that we can impact children's future through this collaboration.
For years, this street, this corridor, the neighborhood was unsightly, so Lift caught the vision. And when you put things that allow people to thrive, live healthy, we have added a new lifeline to the West Lakes community.
If I was giving advice to other mayors, I would say you have to have buy-in from your community, the not-for-profits that serve the general area. It's important that you have collaboration and partnership as you move forward.
Super important in doing place-based work is getting leaders across the region to think small, to believe that the fastest path to success in the region is a hyper-local approach of deciding to work in the same sandbox together. Because when you can stack multiple interventions upon a single family, you accelerate and compress time for them to join the middle class and experience the American dream.
We have a commitment, each one of us, to do what we can do to move it forward. And I see that commitment in my city. I see it in Lift Orlando. I see it in my mayor.
We want every child in the city of Orlando to have the same opportunities. So lifting those families up, lifting them out of poverty, giving them the opportunity to succeed in life.
When I grow up, I want to own my own kennel business called Light Spike K.
I want to be a principal.
Be a doctor.
I actually want to go into physics.
I want to be an actress.
When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian.